Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here, back with another drawing video. It is Sonic month, so we're doing more Sonic drawing videos. And this video is on Knuckles the Werehog, or I guess in Knuckles' case, Knuckle the Werechidna. But it's basically Knuckles if he got infused with dark Gaia energy. And yeah, so this video was requested by the Queen Royalty. Thank you so much for the request. I hope you enjoyed the video. And also want to give a shout out to the artist that I based this picture off of. I typed in Knuckles the Werehog on Google Images, and I saw this one picture that's very similar to this one, and I basically just based this picture off that. But I don't know the artist's name because it was written in Japanese, or it was written in some language I couldn't read. But I want to give a shout out. So if you just Google Knuckles the Werehog, you'd see it. And it was really good idea of like what Knuckles would look like as the Werehog. So other than that, get your pencils ready and let's jump in. Alright guys, so to start off drawing Knuckles the Werehog here, first you need to adjust the camera. That is a very important first step. But no, seriously, the first step is we're going to start off drawing a nice simple circle. Kind of like this. This is going to be his head. So make a nice decent size, and then what we're going to do is draw another circle underneath here for his like upper body, and there's going to be another like slightly smaller circle right here for his like lower body. So it'll be something like that, so you get like a snowman, or like an upside down snowman because this part's smaller. And then this is going to branch out. We're going to get one leg here, one leg here. We're going to get a nice big oval right here for like the start of the shoe. This is where the shoe's going to be. Kind of same thing over here, oval, start of the shoe. The shoes are actually really big, so feel free to make them big, like that. And then we're going to have another circle here. This is going to be his fist. And then we're going to have an oval under here for his arm. And then we're just going to have another big circle about here for his other fist. So that's pretty much good for the gesture that we need. He actually kind of looks like Vector Man, looking at it. But that's pretty much good for the gesture that we need, so let's start jumping into detail here. So I'll zoom in. So we got Knuckles' face right here. If you want to, you can draw on the crosshairs if you want. Does help out a little bit. But what we're going to do is, like, right in the crosshairs here, what we're going to do is do a nice little C shape. Something like this. And then we're going to extend this line going up and over like this, and then we're basically going to do this kind of shape just going in the other direction, but this one's going to go up higher, so it has like a steeper incline than this other line, so like that. And then from here what we could do is draw a nice little curve line curving down and over like this, and then we're going to just kind of wrap it around and up. And keep this line, this is just kind of like a gesture line just to get the spacing and everything we need. And then from here we're going to draw a line going down, and then up, and then over into this kind of line right here like this. So it kind of looks like a duck almost, like this is a beak. But what we're going to do at this edge right here, we're going to draw on his nose. It's a nice kind of little oval-y circle type shape. And we put a light reflection in there and kind of shade that in. So like that. And we actually would finish off his mouth. Basically what we're going to do is follow this line, and then about here, kind of like right under this part, we're going to start curving it up. Like this, and then over. And then we're going to start kind of under here, draw a little curve line, curving in a little bit. Over and then up like this, and then we're going to get two triangles for like two sharp teeth here, and then another little curve line kind of hugging this bottom line like that. Now once we got that down, we could finish off the eyes by simply drawing a curve line curving in here, extend this out a little bit more, and one in here like this. And once we got that down, we can draw on the eyes, which are these big U shapes. So we get one, and then two, and and a slightly smaller oval inside with a little half circle light reflection. And then one right here. This one doesn't get a light reflection because we can't really see it. And now that we got that down, we draw in his eyebrows, which simply are just a line extending over here, over, and then just kind of hugs this eye shape that we have here. Kind of same thing over here. Up, over, kind of curve it in like this. Like that. Alright, so that's pretty much it for Knuckles' face. But before we finish off his face, we're going to move into his hand here, because it's kind of like the next thing in front. So this hand's actually pretty easy. I kept it pretty simple. All you need to do is kind of refine the shape a little bit. Make it a little bit straighter on top here. And it's going to go down. So you get kind of like, it almost looks like a mouse. Almost like a computer mouse, where it's like flat here and then like round over there. And then we're going to get an oval about here. This is going to extend out a little bit more. And basically all you need to do is, we'll start here, draw a curved line following this oval a little bit, and then curve it in like this. Start a little bit before this line, and go up and over. Kind of straightens out, and then angles down and in like this. Can extend this a little bit more. Kind of erase any overlap. So you get a nice, like, simple, clean shape like this. And then what we're going to do is draw in his, like, metal knuckles that he has. Kind of looks like the shovel claws from Sonic Adventure. And it's basically this curved line that just hugs this line right here like that. And then you get 3 spikes. So you get one big one in the middle, and then another one, and then one more. Right there like that. And then for the arm, we're basically going to follow this U shape that we have here. Like that. And then all you need to do is just draw kind of like jagged spikes like this. You make them different heights, kind of going in different directions like this. Just to show like his ruffled fur. So that's one arm. And now that we got this arm in, we could draw in his head. So his head's pretty simple, and honestly this hand's kind of covering a lot of it. Basically what we're going to do is draw a nice curve line. And keep it light, this is a gesture. Curve line going out, and then over like this. And then we're going to get kind of like one of his dreadlock type shape hair things over here. Which would be a nice big spike. Like that. And this Knuckles, I guess when he turns into a Werehog, he gets ears. Normally Knuckles doesn't have ears. But we'll draw in ears here. Honestly, he kind of looks pretty good with ears. I'm not going to lie. So to draw in the ears, you basically just draw this kind of like horn shape. Like that. And now we could get into some detail here. So we'll start off with the ears. So basically, we're going to just follow this shape pretty closely. Here we're going to get like 1 or 2, 3 maybe, kind of like jagged spikes on top as it curves in. And then we're going to start about here and get a nice little curve line like this. And then another one right here. And then this ear, pretty much the same thing. It's going to go up, kind of go into 3, 2 maybe if you want to, kind of spikes on top, then curve down. And then we're going to get a triangle right here like this. And then before you close up the bottom here, what you could do is kind of start closing up the bottom, but in the middle here you get like a couple little spikes for like little tufts of hair. And then all that's left to do is simply kind of follow this curve, and you could put in a couple little jagged spikes as it goes down, because when he's the Werehog, his hair is all, it's not nice and flat. It's kind of all over the place. Show that by drawing like kind of jagged lines. That's actually going to be kind of like a theme for this this picture. And then we can draw kind of jagged spikes here at the end for the color change on the tip of his spike. And then here we could erase the overlap, just to make it a little bit clearer. And we could draw in this spike here, like this. And then again draw in like the frosted tip of a spike like that. And now we'll draw on his body, then we get his hand and then his feet, and probably finish it off. So for his body, it's pretty much this curve line like this, and then it'll kind of curve out and then into this shoe like that. Get a nice little curve line right here. A nice little curve line here. Another one here like that. So you get kind of like a shape, I don't know how to explain it, kind of like this. So it's like a nice big curve line going out. You get kind of like the legs here, and then it curves up. And note, when you do draw like Werehog type characters, their upper body, like their chest, is a lot bigger than their waist. So they get kind of like that, kind of like V taper, almost. But to finish off his body, which is actually pretty simple, very similar to what we did up here with the hair, we're going to just follow the shape and just draw kind of like little jagged spikes going down. Show his ruffled fur. And then he has the little like knuckles like symbol here, like this little white thing, but again it's just jagged like that. And now that we got his body down, we could draw in actually before we do that, we can draw in his tail, which is basically just a nice little spike right here at the end like that. And now we could draw in his other fist, which is actually pretty good placement about here. Maybe make it a little bit lower. But this is actually a good starting point. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a nice big oval. This is going to be his thumb. And then it's going to go up, and then over, and in. So you get like this other oval right here like that. And then you get another kind of oval right here for the fist. And now we can go into detail. So we're basically going to start about here and draw a nice big curve line curving up. Then it's going to dip in a little bit right here, curve around and in like this. It's going to go out, have a little bit of a dip in here for the palm, and then go in like that. And then this shape, it's actually pretty similar to what we have here. You can straighten it out a little bit on top, like on this side. And when you go in, it kind of curves in a little bit more, like this. So you get a nice little curve in, like that. And now we could draw in his like metal knuckles that he has here. So basically what we're going to do is start off here and just draw a curve line that hugs kind of this, I'm actually going to erase, it's kind of getting a little messy here. And again, this is the important part of keeping your guidelines light, is that when I erase, it's like, oh, I see the line I made that I wanted to keep, and now I have this line too, and it's all nice and clean. So you basically just draw another, so basically a curved line that hugs the fist very closely. And what you're going to do here is you're going to extend the edges out here, so you're going to get one, and it's going to curve around, and then over like that. And then on here, what we're going to get are the ovals that we're going to have for the spikes. And you just simply make a triangle at the edge, and then round it off at the bottom. Like that, and then just one more. Bam, super easy. And now we could draw in his arm here, which pretty simple. It's basically just two lines going in like this, but again you can put some jagged kind of fur in there too, like that. And now we could get we see another one of his spikes coming this way, so draw that in. You just basically just draw this nice big almost teardrop shape if you look at it. So like if you look at it like this, it's kind of like a teardrop, like that. And then again you get the jagged like colored frosted tip here, like that. Super simple. And now the last thing that we need to draw in are his shoes, which his shoes actually get a big change. Not too big, but they're different from Knuckles' normal shoe. So we basically kind of darken in this line, kind of connect these two with a Nice curved line like this. Goes up. And basically for a shoe, it's pretty simple, but we'll break it down here. What you want to do is draw this nice oval around his ankle here, like this, and then we're going to give it a little bit of depth. And you basically get like this tuna can looking thing, like that. And again, keep it light. This is a gesture because some stuff's going to go in front of it and all that stuff. But we're going to focus on this foot right here. And what I like starting out with is drawing the metal part on top. So to draw that in, you're going to draw a nice curved line like this, like kind of in front of this shape. And it's going to extend out and then curve over. And then extend to that one like that. Then we're going to get a little bit of depth here by drawing two lines going down from the corners. And then a curved line curving in like this. And then once you got that down, you could draw in the spikes on his shoes. So you're going to get one here, like this, and then there's going to be one behind it like that, and then one more behind that one. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side, make a spike going out, and then another one, and then one more. So you get 3 spikes going down this row like that. And then for the shoe itself, we can kind of extend it out a little bit more, so you get kind of like this oval shape around it. And then from here, what we're going to do is draw a curved line curving up. And it's going to straighten out like this, and then curve down and in like this. And then from here, we're going to get another line kind of curving up, and then hugging this line that we made. So giving a little bit of depth like that. Then this line's going to go out, and then in, and then across. So out, in, and then across like this. And then we could darken in this line here and here, like that. And then just to finish it off, he has 2 spikes going down his shoe here, which we know how to draw those in now. So you get the triangle with the curve on the bottom, like that. And then the last detail that we need to do is he has these little metal studs kind of going around this line. So you basically just draw nice little circles, and then one on the side here, a little circle, and then a little bump on the side there. And that's how you draw his shoe from the front angle. And now we're going to get more of a side angle on this one. But it's very similar. We're going to start off with the metal plate here. So we're going to draw a nice little curve line right here. And then a line curving out like this, curving around, and then in like that. Curve down a little bit on this edge. And then I'll zoom in a little bit. And then basically just draw a line kind of hugging the bottom of the shoe here, like this. And then we'll get our series of spikes. So we'll get 1, 2, and then 3. And then here we're going to get 1, 2, and then 3. And now we could finish off the shoe shape here, and I'll gesture this in. So it's going to go slightly up, curve around, kind of straighten out near the bottom here, then go straight and then up. So it's pretty much the shoe shape that we're going to get. And so yeah, so we're going to draw the this part of this shoe right here. So you just draw a nice little curve line, and then it goes down and then over like that, and it'll curve up into here. And then we're going to give it a little bit of depth by extending this line down, and then draw a line going up. You can kind of connect it to that line too. So you get a nice little rectangle right there. It's going to go down, and then over, and then up like that. And then here we just get a nice little curve line like this. And then we get a spike going off there, and then one going off here. Like that. And then he has a stripe going down, so you could draw a curve line here, and then one close to this one to give it a little bit of depth. You can darken in this line as well. And then all that's left to do is draw the metal studs on his ankle part. So you draw 1, 2, 3 circles, and then a bump and a bump. And that's pretty much how you draw Knuckles the Werehog, or Werechidna, or whatever you want to call him. Yeah, not too bad. Little bit difficult, pretty detail oriented. A lot of spikes. I'd say his shoes are probably the most complicated part about him. But yeah. So anyway, I will put the sketch that we just did up there. Stay. I'll put a more inked version of the drawing that I did. And there you have it. So yeah, that's how you draw Knuckles the Werehog. Pretty challenging, I'd say, but nothing too bad. Anyway, thank you again, the Queen Royalty, for the request. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed Knuckles the Werehog now. If you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to let me know in the comment sections. And if you guys do have requests, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. I'll take your name, what you requested, put it on my how to draw list, and then on Sunday when I make a drawing video, just randomly pick one off the list. There's no rhyme or reason. Other than that, by the time I'm uploading this video, it's Sonic Month, so happy Sonic Month. So all my drawing videos for this month will be Sonic related. Other than that, guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.